These are my kale and kohlrabi and my peas and sunflower microgreens that I started this morning and last night. So these, my kale and kohlrabi, I started last night, and these videos I'm making in an effort to more educate everyone on how you can use the microgreens and the process, and just to make you more familiar with it. So these two I planted, I started last night. These are soaked seeds on soaked cocoa pads. And so I wake up this morning, as I do every morning with these, and I look and I see that there's still water underneath the pads, because we want the roots underneath to be nice and white when you get the greens. So it doesn't need any more water underneath, but it does need a spraying on top. So when I have pH balanced water, and what I do is I just spray them down. I have the seeds on the pads as evenly as I can. I just did this last night, so I see a few spots right there that I can just correct. Just move the seeds all. And all I'm doing is spraying these evenly. Get a nice, I don't want them soaking wet, but I do want them really, really wet. And then I'm just going to put the cover back on these and put these back up on the shelf. They're going to germinate. I do this twice a day, in the morning when I wake up, and in the evening. I want to make sure that they stay dry, stay nice and moist, I would say. Not really wet, not dry either. These are my peas and my sunflowers. And so I'm just going to make sure they have just enough water underneath to keep the pads wet. And every morning and evening, I spray the tops down until they start sprouting. And you can follow my process together, and hopefully we can learn something, and hopefully you will enjoy this little series of videos on how I grow my microgreens from start to finish.